My guest today on Two's Company came to Cambusol 10 years ago after a career in the UK working in a police control room and also as a music school administrator. Now also serving 10 years in the Territorial Army. Now today she's part of a team of volunteers that are working for the charity Forget Me Not. Keeping me company today is Ann Vale. Hi Ann.
Hi.
Nice to see you.
And you?
Yeah, so today we're going to learn a little bit about you and also about the charity as well, and what you do at the charity. So my first question to usually to all my guests is, why did you come here and why Cambusol?
My aunt bought a house down on the country club.
Oh, right.
She saw it in the paper and just did it off her own bat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and bought it off plan, and they told her that it was going to be 6 months before she could move in, and it wasn't. It was a couple of years.
Yeah.
And then we came over and we holidayed in that house for quite a few years.
Okay.
And then decided to buy a house on Cambusol.
You like the area, obviously.
Yeah,
and
that's right. And that was 19 years ago, and we had it for 10 years as a holiday home.
As a whole, I was just going to say, so there was that as a holiday home or a permanent residence. So after your 10 years, you thought, this is it now, retirement, and off you come. So before you retired, obviously you was, the first job you had was as a control room operator for the police. So was that like the 999 emergency things?
In those days, now they're very separate, the jobs in the control room. But when I did it, you did everything. So you were answering the phones, you were on the radios to the police, you were updating the computer.
Right.
It was full on. Yes.
I can imagine that was very interesting, but also I should imagine it could be very stressful as well. Because not only have you've got the good side of things, but you've also got a lot of the bad, haven't you? You know.
Yeah. You had got to keep control of the policeman as well as the situation. It was good. Yeah. But yeah, it was hard to wind down afterwards because I did it when my girls were young. So I worked in the evenings. So I used to go in at 5 o'clock and finish at 10. Yeah. So I had the busy shift.
Right.
Yes, so it would all kick off.
All the drunks coming out, or people going home drunk, and
all sorts.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, emergencies at home, all that sort of thing.
My very first call was a man. We remember with the days of videos when you had blockbusters. Yeah. And rang up and said, I want you to send a police car round to come and collect my video because we've moved house and I can't get it back to the shop.
Oh. Emergency. Yeah. Oh dear. I can imagine. I'm quite sure that you could tell us some really funny tales about things. Yeah. So obviously from there on, then you moved to be an administrator at a music school.
Well, it was a private school called Bromsgrove School, one of the top 10 schools in the UK.
Fabulous.
Private schools, beautiful place, all set in its own grounds.
Imagine.
It was beautiful. And I started off as a temp doing the reception area, and then they said, "Oh, we want to keep you," and they put me in charge of the music school.
Oh wow!
And so I had to do all the rotas for all the kids for their music lessons, which they used to pay for separately. It wasn't part of part of the school that they paid for them separately. And we had peripatetic teachers that came in and taught piano, saxophone, everything, you know.
I bet that was wonderful to watch and listen to and also to partake in.
Yes, it was. It was very good.
Brilliant, absolutely. So when did you decide then that you was moving to Spain?
Well, my husband got to 65 and we decided, because he could go on to the medical then, that we decided to come over and I could piggyback on him. So we said, OK, we'll come over. And that was, 10 years ago, 9 years ago. Yeah.
So you came over then as a resident, we know why you came here, because you know you love the area because you've been to your aunt's and everything. So from there on, then I'm presuming that you got a little bit bored, or you wanted to do something, or
I think we just sort of you get through the holiday bit and then you want to do something. And I worked. I joined Chatterbox, the ladies group, and I was on the committee there. And Martin used to still sell plastic, so we did some of that as well. So there was lots of different things. And then Sally, my daughter, came over to live. And she went and volunteered at Forget Me Not. And Martin was already the treasurer for Forget-Me-Not at that point as well.
Right,
So,
okay.
and I wasn't involved with it at all.
Yeah.
Those two were doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you got involved.
Martin wanted to give the treasurer's job up because
Okay.
he's ill health. And I said, "Oh, I don't want to be a treasurer. I'm not really a treasurer."
Yeah, yeah. You wanted to do some other
Do
role.
something else, yeah. So the secretary was leaving, and I said, "I don't mind being the secretary, as long as you keep on with the treasurer's role." And so I took on the role as secretary. But I said, it was a very, very small charity at that point.
Yes, it has grown an awful
It
lot,
has,
hasn't
yeah.
it?
It was very small. Not many people knew about it at all, and it was purely for dementia, and so it limited people coming in.
Yeah,
So I said, I'll do it, but I want to expand it.
yeah.
So we got some more people on board, and we advertised it, and just built it up, put it to 2 days a week
Yeah.
instead of one.
Yeah.
And opened it up to not just dementia patients,
Yeah.
to anybody really.
Yeah. So if you tell me now, because I mean I've been there a couple of times and done entertainment for for the people, the clients that come there, and I've seen a variety of different illnesses, and it's wonderful to see what you actually do there, and the joy that the people that come there get out of those 2 mornings a week.
Yes, they do.
And it is just absolutely fabulous to see. And one of the things that I noticed, and I've done this in the UK as well, when I've been into establishments where people have got Alzheimer's or dementia, is that I noticed that even though they can't remember who family members are, or or the friends are, when music comes on, what a therapy it is, because they
know
can
all the
remember
words.
words to
Yeah.
songs that they from years ago.
Yeah.
And it's just a fabulous thing to see.
Yeah.
So if you tell me now about who you accept and how they get in touch with you and what sort of things that you do, it's because it's a big wide variety of things, isn't there?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
We accept dementia and Alzheimer's patients. Anybody really
Yeah.
who has got a long-term illness,
Yeah.
or anybody who's on their own and is just very lonely
Okay.
and want to come along and join in with what we do.
Yeah.
But primarily, it's for carers. Because I don't know if you've ever cared for anybody in your family, but caring for somebody takes a big
difficult.
portion of your life. It does,
So
and
it
it's
gives them a
very
little bit of respite.
It gives them a lot of 2
Yeah.
mornings a week. They can go and do what they want.
What they want to, go and get
Yeah,
their hair done, a bit
yeah.
of shopping, whatever.
Yeah.
Even just go home and chill.
Yeah, and just be themselves, just for
Yes.
2 mornings a week.
Yeah.
And
So it keeps your clients happy there and the carers happy
yes,
too.
yeah. And it's amazing because we have clients who come who didn't want to come. They're really quite adamant they're not coming.
Yeah.
And they come for 1 morning and they don't want their carer to leave them, but then we sort of, just encourage them to go. And that's it then.
Yeah.
They want to come every morning if they can.
So how did it start out, Forget Me Not? Who started it? And
I believe Peter and Shirley Lilly started
Okay.
it probably 18 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know because I wasn't sort of involved then. And then Colin Thackwell took over from them because I think they went back to the UK. And then he retired and Dee Van Loon took over.
Yes.
And then it's just grown from there, really.
Yeah.
To
and now you've got Premier Healthcare on board.
Yes,
And
yeah.
you've always got nurses there. So if there's any issues or anything during the actual sessions that you run, you've got a qualified nurse there all the time.
It helps having the nurse there from a volunteer's point of view because we know that there's somebody there qualified if something happens.
Yes.
But also it's very good for the carers because sometimes they have problems at home that they won't tell anybody else, and they come in and they'll say, "Oh, can I speak to her?"
So they'll speak to one of the nurses that are
Nurses,
there and they'll give
yes,
their advice. That's fantastic.
yeah.
That. Yeah.
And we've started a clinic up now.
Yeah.
Every Monday and Thursday when we're there,
Yes.
where the nurse is there and anybody can come in and ask for advice.
Ah, how great.
So and we do get quite a few people through the door just wanting a pointer really where things are and that you can go to.
Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. I mean, it's a great service and a fantastic club. So tell us about some of the activities that your clients do when you're there then.
Well, we get there at 10 o'clock in the morning. They all have tea, coffee, biscuits. They love the biscuits. And have a chat. And then we've got a table where we do crafts.
Yeah.
And we've started recently where we're doing crafts and making a frieze for the wall outside in the corridor. So everybody who comes in can actually see what we're doing.
Yeah.
So we do that on the craft table. And then the other end of the room, we've got a dominoes table, which isn't just men. There's some ladies there as well. Oh, and that's really popular.
I bet it's very
popular.
competitive.
Oh, yes, yeah. Lots of banter, lots of banter.
Yeah.
And then at 11:30, we have a circle. Sometimes people like yourself will come and entertain us. But we have a circle. On a Monday, we have Carol, who comes and she does some gentle exercise with them and games, and then on a Thursday I do it.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, I don't know if you saw the video from yesterday where they were all sat opposite one another with towels and a balloon or two balloons, and they are having to pass them down the towel.
Wow.
Yeah, and they really enjoyed it. They really did. And then we have other ones where, you know, the pool noodles, we've cut those into 3 and they use them as bats, and they have to keep the balloon in the air and they do all that sort of thing, and just some nursery rhymes really, like head, shoulders, knees and toes. It keeps them active and
keeps the brain sort of like moving and
and then we always end with a bit of a disco.
Because they love to dance.
They love to dance.
Yes.
Even in their chair.
I know when I've been before, and I've started off with a few ballads, and the minute I put a dance tune on, they're up. So it's like, okay, we'll change tack. Let's just put all dance music on, and they dance the whole morning that I'm singing.
They love it.
It's brilliant. Oh, that's fabulous. So we're going to put the telephone number up here so that if people want to contact you and ask you if they can bring somebody along, or even just for some advice,
or even
where
volunteer,
you can point them in the the right direction. I mean, you're always open for volunteers. That would be lovely. Then at least they can contact you and you can point them in the right direction when to come. I should imagine that probably the best thing to do is maybe come along one of the sessions.
That's right, and just join in and see if you like it.
So that's a Monday and a Thursday morning. Between what times?
10 o'clock, and we finish at 1:15.
Yeah, and that's at the community centre on B sector, isn't it? So, and if they just walk in, you're in the big room at the back.
Yes. And it's all completely free of charge. Yeah.
Well, obviously, you do everything for fundraising.
We do
so again,
fundraising,
I mean, yourselves fundraise, but also there are a few people out there that fundraise on behalf of you as well.
Yes,
so
that's right.
Anybody out there that wants to fundraise or do a fundraising event, whether it's a show, whether it's anything, a raffle or anything you want to do, I'm sure that they would be more than happy for you to receive those funds.
Yes, because we have to pay for the nurse, obviously, from Premier Healthcare, but also we supply them with a hot meal from the Square Eatery every time they come as well. So at least, they get a meal.
And you've got all your supplies that you need for,
tea, coffee, that's what crafts. Mind you, we do get donated a lot of craft stuff.
Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. So, Anne, I didn't mean to ask you earlier on, and I'm sorry, I completely forgot. It's an age thing. It's an age thing. It's just me. But you was in the Territorial Army as well, wasn't you?
Yes, for 10 years.
Yeah,
in the signals.
So tell me what sort of things you did there. I'm really interested in that sort of thing. So it's like,
I just decided to go along. I worked with somebody whose husband was in the Territorial Army, and I thought, I wasn't, attached to anybody or whatever, and I thought, I wouldn't mind that. And I went along, and they said, we don't have women here. And I went,
really?
Right, okay. But go along to this place, and we have women there. So I went along, and the minute I got there, this Irish man met me at the door, swept me off my feet, and that was it. I didn't look back. And we used to camp out for weekends. I learned to type. Radios, putting antennas up, and shooting submachine guns, and
all the sort of skills that you can use now.
Yes.
Did you ever actually go out and do anything within the normal, within the, because you was obviously a reserve army, so
We
in the
used to
normal
go to regular camps
Yeah.
and stay there sometimes for weekends, and we used to do 2 weeks a year where we used to be away
Yeah.
and do an exercise. Yeah,
Fabulous.
yeah.
Wow,
It
what an
was,
experience.
yeah, it was good, and I'm still friends with most of them now.
Friends for life.
They are, yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny, isn't it, how you do things like that, for your life for such a long time, and they stay friends for the rest of your lives, a lot of them. So that's
It was good
fabulous.
fun.
Sounds like you've had a very, very interesting life. Yeah,
It was
definitely.
good.
But going back to Forget Me Not, so people can go along on the Monday and the Thursday mornings up at the community centre on B sector on Campusol.
Yeah.
They can ring you on this number.
Yeah.
And then they can get some information whether to come along or what to do. You can point them in the right direction. And it's a fantastic charity. Like I said before, I've been there many, many times, singing for the clients that go there. And if you want to be a volunteer, go and help out. If you've got time on your hands and you want something to do, it's a fabulous place to be. It really, really is. So.
And also as well, every Monday and Thursday, I put videos onto the social media sites,
Yes.
so people can see
On
what we're doing
Facebook.
on Facebook.
Yeah,
yes,
and that's under FMN.
Forget Me Not.
Yeah,
But I also put it on Preguntus and
right,
Campusol and Campusol Community.
Yeah.
And it's not only just for people here to see,
Yeah.
but some of our clients have got relatives in the UK, and they follow it
so
so they can see their relatives.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
that's lovely.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
Well, Anne, thank you very, very much. It's been wonderful having this chat with you today, and also finding out the information, not just about Forget Me Not, but about yourself as well.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no, you're very, very welcome. And like I say, if you want to get up to Forget Me Not, if you want to help out, if you want to fundraise, then all you need to do is check out the number, give Anne a call, and she'll give you all the information that you need. Or if you want to come along, you've got a relative or you're a carer and you need a little bit of respite, then get in touch with Anne. She'll give you the number, and there you go. So thank you very much for you out there for watching Two's Company today. We're back next week at the same time in someone else's company, and I hope that you can join us. Thank you very much. From me, Carolyn May, I'll see you soon. Thank you, Anne.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.